everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here. Let me bring you down a little bit. Let me bring you a nice, close, and personal. So how is everyone doing today? I'm doing good. I actually have a day off from work today, so I'm doing some videos and just having some fun today. So I thought, being that I'm off, I better get going on making my Christmas cards. So welcome those of you that are brand new here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So my name is Susan Timchak, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And I just celebrated my 20 years as a demonstrator, promoted to gold, had my 200K sales. It's been a fabulous year, and it's 2020. So 20 years, 200K sales, promoted to gold. I mean, and a crazy, crazy year, but we're soon coming to the end, and we have to start talking about Christmas cards. Let me just fix this for a moment. This is kind of wrapped around a little bit, and I'm just afraid it's going to collapse. I have to plug my phone in here because battery's getting low. And hopefully this video is going to record good because I'm uploading another video while I'm doing this video. So, easiest way to create Christmas cards is using a kit. So this is the Joy of Sharing card kit, and it is by Stampin' Up. So today is December 2nd, so you still have time to place an order. And when you see how fabulous this kit is, you're going to want to pick up one, maybe two. One to give as a gift too. So this is an all-inclusive kit by Stampin' Up, and I just threw the paper away, so I can't tell you. Nope, I'm going to dig it back out of the trash. Here we go. So Joy of Sharing card kit, the item number is 153650. It's only available for a limited time, and this is an all-inclusive kit. And so what does that mean? That means everything you need to create your cards are included in this little box. And look at the cute box too. How fun would this be to make the cards up and put them in the box with some little tissue paper, maybe a few little treats and things, and a big bow on here, and give this as a gift before Christmas. So maybe someone you know can't get out to get Christmas cards this year. Then they can reuse the box. Or what you can do is you make the Christmas cards, you send them out, and you repurpose the box because it's a cute little box. All right, let's see what is in this entire kit. So first off, you get a beautiful stamp set. And I'm going to be honest with you, I already have one because I've already made up a whole box of these. But you know what? I love them so much, I ordered a second one. So the stamp set, let me get a piece of paper so we can, well, maybe you can't see it better, but it has a Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings. It has To You and Yours. It has a pine cone, a pine branch, some little berries, and it has this beautiful saying that says, wishing you a season filled with the special warmth of friendship, the precious joy of sharing, and the wonderful blessings of happiness. Isn't that amazing? So you get the stamp set. I'm going to put that aside because I already have one that I inked up. You get an ink spot. And this ink spot is just a miniature ink pad. It's called Mossy Meadow is the color. And I'm going to put that aside too because I'm going to give that as a little gift to someone with the stamp set and ink spot. So here it is here. The best thing about these is, yes, we do sell, let me pull a new, standard one. This is a different color, but this is our standard ink pads. We do sell them this way, but by getting the kit, if you have absolutely nothing, this kit is all inclusive. You'll have everything. So the best part of these little ink spots is we sell re-inkers. They're called re-inkers, and all you have to do when you notice that your ink spot is getting a little low, or your regular ink pads, you just take this, you squeeze out, and you see how that just absorbs right into that ink pad? Look at that. So this way, when you're, and this, my cat is running around crazy. I don't know what has gotten into her, whether it's this Christmas spirit or what. So when you purchase the kit, you're going to get the Mossy Meadow ink pad this little one in here, go ahead and order one of these Mossy Meadow re-inkers. So then you'll be good to go for quite a while. So you'll get that. Now you don't get the ink refill, but you do get the ink pad. And also in here, you get this. I'm going to put the box aside. Probably the cat will be checking that out. You get this huge packet of everything you need, envelopes and everything. So here it is. It's a card kit. The Joy of Sharing card kit. I think the hardest part is opening it all up. When you have arthritis, and it's a cold day here in Pennsylvania. Cold, rainy, snowy, damp. Perfect day to stay indoors and work on my Christmas cards because I need more. All right, let's take a look here. You also get a block that you can use to stamp with. Now, I already have one of those that I've been using. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to put all of this together, a cute little bundle, maybe some cardstock, tie it up in a ribbon, and I think I'm going to give that as a gift to someone. You get dimensionals, which again, I've already started. Where's my dimensionals? Here they are. So I'm going to put those aside. That could go in my little gift package as well. And you also get all the envelopes. So I believe this makes 15. I'm sure it says here somewhere. 7 stamps, a clear stamp block, Mossy Meadow Classic Stamp and Spot, 15 printed card bases, 15 envelopes, printed die-cut image and label pieces, die-cut accent pieces, laser-cut foil frames, adhesive back glitter dots, Stampin' Dimensionals, and adhesive dots. Everything you need. There is also full color pictures on how to put the kit together. There's cute, like, little steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I mean, hey, you know, you can use these as a sample and then go off the chart and do your own thing. Now, if you like to do photo Christmas cards, this is perfect for that. You would first want to lay your photo down on top of your card base and then go ahead and decorate around it. But maybe you're like me and you don't have photos to use. I'm not going to use mine for photos. I'm going to use mine just as Christmas cards. And what I like about these, I'm going to set that aside, is that the size of them. Now, did I say they were 5 by 7? Did it say that? Did it say that? Did it say that? Okay. I'm going to get my paper cutter. I know I have it here close by somewhere. Okay. And I want to measure these. So let's measure the card and then we'll continue on with what all's in the kit. So here's your card base, front and back. Now, if you want to even get more out of this, you can cut this, use this as a layering and get 2 pieces. The inside is white. So this is 5 by 7. So your 4 by 6 photo would fit perfectly inside. And I like that they're big because you can decorate your inside as well. So we're going to have 15 of those, 15 of the envelopes. Put that aside. Excuse me. You're also going to get 15 of these gold frames. The great part about these is this punches out. You want to be careful because this is fine and intricate. Let me turn it over so you don't get the glare of that in your face. And if you don't want the gold, you can very easily, let me peel that out, use this side. How about adding a little bit of color to that and use that around your picture? Maybe you're not into the gold. Hey, that's fine. You can use this side for your frame. Now, you also get this piece. Don't throw these away because you can use these for punches, for layering, for everything. So it's kind of like, you know, an extra gift that you get these gold foil sheets, right? So I'm going to make a card with you. So we're going to need an envelope. We're going to need our gold frame. Then I'm going to show you some of the cards I already made. We're going to need our base. So there we have that. Here are also some of the tags that come in here and look very easily. They can punch out. So you get 1, 2, 3. We get 3 sheets of those. And I want to tell you, I made up all my cards. I embellished inside, outside, stamped the envelope, and I still have a ton of these left over. You just get so much in here. All right, so then we have a sheet of these. So we have these little pieces here, a little banner down here, right? So we're going to need that. So we get 3 sheets of these. Now don't throw this away thinking that this is nothing, because these are little glimmer dots, and it's hard to get them going. But see, you peel this off and see, they're like little dots, and there's small ones and large ones. Small ones here, large ones there. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put that aside. Then we get one, let me count all these. Oh, these are little glue dots. I'm going to put that aside because I already have one, and I didn't use them, but I think I'm going to use them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sheets of die cuts. Are you kidding me? Really? And then you get this piece of chipboard. Very nice chipboard. You can put that in the bottom of your box, or if you like to do other crafts, you can do other crafts. So let's take a page of these, and I'm going to put all the rest of the stuff back in the box and out of my way for now. I'm going to keep this piece out. I'm just working off the fly here. So let's take the sheet and let's just punch out all of these little goodies on here. So this is going to be amazing. Wait till you see. All right, see how easy these come out? And another thing you can do is, if you want to be adventurous, you can save this punch out piece, use this as a stencil to create even other cards. I mean, the work is all done for us. I mean, this is amazing. There's no reason why you can't create holiday cards or turn what's left over into tags. Or how about scrapbooking? This would be amazing for scrapbooking. Okay. All right. So we have our card base. Very good. Our little pieces, everything we need. Here's our envelope. We'll put that to the side. And the envelope is just white. You can always decorate your flap as well with some designer series paper. And don't forget to stamp on the front of your envelopes too. Okay, so let's get started. So here's our card base. Now, if you were, like I said, if you had a photo, you'd put your photo down first and then your frame on top of that. Okay, but I'm not using a photo today. I'm just going to be using this. So let's try our glue dots. The glue dots are really fun, and we can put these onto the corners. And don't forget, we're adding other embellishments to this. Oh, that one stayed on me. There we go. Now, sometimes you can peel these off and it kind of sticks to here and the paper comes off, and then you just take the frame to the paper, but it's not looking like that this time. So if you don't have any adhesive, you can very easily use these dots, or you can use your, let me grab mine here. Your, and look at it's a mess. Your multi-liquid glue also. But this time, we're just going to use what's in our kit. Okay, that looks good. One down here in the corner, maybe. But get the kids, you know, I'm sure they're home after they do their online schooling. Get them to come and help. It'd be fun. Go through your photos, or, you know, go outside and have some photos taken, or inside by the fireplace, and have the kids help. Let them pick out photos, or you can go ahead and have them print it off at a local store, or if you have your own little printer at home, and let the kids pick out what picture that they're going to send to Aunt Judy, or what picture they're going to send. I'm struggling with this one. To Uncle Johnny, or, you know, Grandma and Grandpa. Let them pick out the photo they want to send. Okay, so let's see. There's no real right up or down on this. It's just totally how you want to do it. my flap there. Okay, let's see. So you can make a card. You can use all the leftovers to make some tags. There we go. That worked well, and look, it's not even messy, right? All right, so let's see. We're going to take our little tags. Now we have our base card. I apologize for the coughing. I'm going to bring in just a little scrap here. I'm also going to bring in my little silicone mat. And you can use the paper piercing mat, or I like to use the silicone mat to do my stamping. And I apologize. The weather here is changing, and when the weather changes, it just wreaks havoc with allergy season. So I have this little cough going on today. Okay, so did you notice how I did that? Let me do that again in case you missed it. I put my stamp down, and if you use one of our mats, let me get a drink here for a sec. Use one of our mats. I have a little tickle. And align up your stamp right on top of there, just like that, and there you go. So I'm going to stamp the little saying right here on this label. I'm going to bring in my little ink spot, and I'm just going to peel that off. You can go ahead and peel off the bottom, so if you like to use it, you know, with the top like this, I find it gets in the way, so I'm just going to tear that off there. I'm going to ink this up. Now notice I did ink it up prior to starting because, of course, I stamped all my cards already using the same ink spot. So let's just take a look first to see how it's going to look, our sample. Oh, that looks fabulous. Okay, great. All right, you always want to try your stamps, especially when these photopolymer are brand new. Sometimes they come, well, not sometimes, they come from the factory, and they may have a little coating on them of whatever they use to make them. So they may need a little priming first. So give it a, give it a good priming first. All right, so this is photopolymer. We could see right through. We see right where we're stamping. Press straight down and lift up, and look at how beautiful that is. Wishing you a season filled with the special warmth of friendship, the precious joy of sharing, and the wonderful blessings of happiness. Now this can be cleaned off right with just some water. We do sell this item called a Stampin' Chamois, and you can see mine is well loved. And you just wet this with water, and you clean your stamp right off just like that. Super simple, easy peasy. And all you do with that is just run that under water, and it will be ready to go. You can let it dry out in between and just wet it again, and you're good to go. All right, I'm going to take, oh my goodness, I apologize for my throat, but I'm going to lose my voice pretty soon. I could feel it. All right, the Merry Christmas. Let's do it this way because it was crooked that way. All right, I'm going to bring in our little label and our little ink pad. This is just perfect for this. These little ink pads are great too. If you have our Stamparatus, which is our stamp positioning tool, let me try this first. Okay, that looks good. Because you can take this little ink pad right to the Stamparatus to stamp up your to ink up your stamp. Sorry. Okay. There's our Merry Christmas. That looks super, super good. Okay, let's take that off. And while we're stamping, let's go ahead and throw a little something, something on our envelope, right? All right. I have a little fuzzy on there. I was doing some embroidering before this and have a little felt stuck on there. So try to get that off. Okay. All right, so we have this little pine cone, and I know it's green, but hey, pine cones are green, right? I could just do a little sprig. Let's test that. Okay. Now what you can do is right on the flap of your envelope, if you like, you can go ahead and stamp some little pine cones. Now look at that stamp. Isn't that amazing? It has all the shading in there for you. Look at how beautiful that is. And let's stamp a little something on the front. So the mail delivery person can say, oh, look at, they must be getting a Christmas card. Okay, that looks great. Let me clean that off. And let's see, let's do some little sprigs too. I feel like I need to do some sprigs. All right, let's do some little pine branches. So when they turn it over to open it, they're like, oh, we even find stamping on the back. Now we could stamp once and then stamp twice and see how that gives you like a third generation. And let's go for one more time, shall we? One more time. Look at how pretty that is. So it's not only what's inside, it's what's outside too. And you can decorate it however you want. I'm going to clean off my block, close up my ink pad because I think we're all done with that. Okay, now the fun starts. Let's take all of this away. Let's leave the silicone mat in case we need to protect our work surface, because the silicone mat is fabulous. Just like with baking, if you get any glue or anything on it, it just wipes right off. So here's our card. Put our little pieces over here. There we are. Okay, so in our little glue dots. So now the fun starts. You can choose to put this on the front and decorate around it, or you can choose to do a little bit of layering with this and maybe put this on the front and decorate around it, or you can do vice versa on the inside. So I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this onto this red flag here. So I'm going to do the same before. I'm going to use these little glue dots and use them to put it all together. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you take your pick tool, would be a fun thing to use to remove those backings. All right, let's layer this onto here. I think I'm going to go grab a punch. Let me grab a punch. Let's see. What a circle punch. All right. So I brought in a 2.5 circle punch, and I'm going to use this piece. I'm going to go over to the side as much as I can. And you could use any punch you want. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to lay this on here. So this is a 2.5. So it doesn't matter if I'm not halfway. I'm going to trim that. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of embellishment to this. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like I want to add. Let's see what else we can do. If we were to use this on the inside, you can do, maybe I want to do that. What do you guys think? If I did the little Merry Christmas in here, or I can do this on here. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, and then I'll decide. And that's the fun about this, is you can decide to do however you want to do. Totally up to you. Oh my goodness. So let's have some kind of stuff on my scissors here. Okay, let's peel that off. And let's put that there. I probably could have just kept it as a circle and just done that. Yep, I probably could have, but I want to separate it a little bit, make it a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and add a few more. But be creative. Step out of your comfort zone. Do something fun. All right, so we're going to make this. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. Yep, the glue dot was stuck to my finger. All right, let's align this up. We can make our circle a little bit larger. See, by cutting it there, spread that apart a little bit. How does that look on the front? I think a little too much on the front, but I think it looks great on the back. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull in my Tombow glue here. I want to do that on my card, because in case it zhushes out. One thing with this Tombow glue is a little goes a long way. So don't add too much. So we're kind of working backwards. We're kind of doing the inside, and then we're going to do the outside. So, and I still have more of that piece left that I can do something else if I want. All right, so that's there. Now in here, let's bring this piece back in again. And let's see. We could trim this a little bit. Oh, and it just made my iPad go on. I'm sorry if that kind of moves the camera a little bit. All right, let's go at 1 inch and trim this. And this was a little paper trimmer that Stampin' Up! Was giving away last year to new people. We still have this little piece left too, so don't throw that away. New people that signed up. All right, that's good. I'm thinking I need my tag punch. Hold on a second. I'm kind of working off the fly here. My triple banner punch. Which I love this punch because it does 3 different sizes. I'm going to use it upside down. This is the 1 inch. I'm going to use it upside down and do myself my own little banner. And again, I'm just working off the fly here. That's cute. So maybe we can do it like this. Yes. All right, so right down the center, I'm going to do a little line of glue. And let's see. So you can go ahead and just create this kit as suggested, or you can do what I do and add a little bit more to it. I don't know if I like that. Well, it doesn't dry. Let's see. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to cut this in half. We're going to do the same thing with this as we did with the other one. And it's still tacky. So let's put it on each side. Try to be as even as we could. And I have sticky glue on my fingers. Sticky glue. Maybe a little less. Just a little smidgen poking out. Like that. And let's raise this up on dimensionals. That'll also help hold on our little banner. And don't be stingy with your dimensionals. I mean, you get a lot of them in the kit. And the one thing I hate is if you mail a card and whoever receives it, it goes through that mail machine. And if you don't have enough dimensionals on it, it kind of gets smushed. So be sure to put in the center as well. All right, let's put another one there. Okay, backing on there. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. I love that, how it just added. Now you could stop there and add nothing else if you don't want to, but we have all these other beautiful embellishment pieces. So let's see. We have the little pine cones you can put down in the corner. I think there's a larger poinsettia. Yes, there's this one. You could tuck that right underneath there. Trying to see which is the way that it goes. It goes however you want it to go, of course. All right, let's put a little glue. Let's commit and put a little glue and tuck that under there. And make sure you don't put anything to extend beyond your card, because then it's not going to fit properly in your envelope. All right. That there, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. These little glue dots, well, not glue dots, these little glimmer dots, I'm going to peel and put in the center of my poinsettia. And let's scatter a few of those about. Pick those off from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always like to do 5 of everything. 8, 4, 5. Look at how pretty that is. And let's not forget the inside. Let's do a small little poinsettia on the inside. I'll tell you, people pay a lot of money, even corporations, to have cards like this made up. You can go ahead and make these up, and people would never know that you made that yourself. Isn't that beautiful? Let's clean all this off. And here's our envelope. What a beautiful card that is. And still, if you chose, you can put a picture on the inside with a few little glue dots if you like. Totally up to you. Let me pull in the cards that I made. Okay, so the kits are the way to go. This is a whole other tag kit that I made cards and tags out of. But let me pull these out and let's go through some of the ways I made my cards. So you may be a lucky one that receives one of these. So they're all different, kind of sort of different, but using what was given in the kit. You can lay them out all different directions. How beautiful they all are. Here's another one. Aren't they stunning? And to think that this was all made from a kit, and how they all look so different from one another. Simply beautiful. And I love the idea of putting that little glimmer dot in the center of the poinsettias. Aren't they stunning? I don't know. I just love them all. I had so much fun creating. So when I finish up here today, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to make up the rest of the cards. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then I will have 30 beautiful cards to send out to loved ones. Maybe some that, you know, I may not see this holiday season. To friends, customers. And you do want to make sure that if you want to purchase this kit, that you go on over to my online store at www.stampinsucreates.stampinup.net and look this way. Place your order for this fun kit. I will include down below the item number in case you missed it. And yeah, get this before it sells out. Get a couple of them. Put it away even for next year. Maybe you've already done your cards. Put it away for next year. Here's the envelopes that I did. Oh, they're going all different ways. Oh my goodness, really, Susan? What were you doing? I don't know why they're all going different ways, but they are. But here's how we decorated all the envelopes. And beautiful cards, the beautiful kit, all ready for you to just assemble. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've inspired you to send out holiday cards this year. I mean, maybe it's something you don't always do, but this year in particular, being a lot of us can't be together with our loved ones, send them a card. Sorry, that's my dog. Send them a card. Let them know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you wish that you can all be together, but maybe you can't. And I always believe that sending a card is like giving a hug with a fold in the middle. So go hug someone today. Make some holiday cards, send them out. They don't have to be elaborate. This is a simple kit, and look how stunning they look. So anyhow, thanks so much for joining me today. I want to wish you all a very happy holiday season, and much love and appreciation for all that you do to keep my business going. And go make some cards. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye for now.